Get ready to have your mind blown as we reveal the jaw-dropping details of the $16 billion mega project that is set to reshape the future of China and Europe. Be prepared to witness the largest, most ambitious, and most amazing project in human history, which will not only astound you but also leave you speechless. As we unveil the $16 billion China and Europe Megaproject, brace yourself as it is expected to completely alter the way we see the world and the way our future is headed. In 2018, Norway and Finland shook the world by announcing their Arctic Railway Plan, a bold initiative that involves investing a whopping $3.69 billion to construct a railway in the Arctic Circle. But that's not all. They also plan to collaborate with other European countries and set the terminal of this project in none other than China. The Arctic Corridor, as it's famously called, is estimated to be worth a whopping $16 billion and will serve as the new hub of the Euro-Asian continent, marking a significant milestone in modern transportation history. Based on the available information, it's truly astonishing to know that the Arctic Railway, which spans over 526 kilometers, is not just a railway track, but a link that connects the Arctic Ocean to the European continent, marking a new milestone in the development of the Arctic Silk Road. What's even more incredible is that the construction cost, which amounts to a staggering $3.69 billion, is being shared by Finland and Norway, with Finland bearing 2/3 of the cost. This project not only connects the southern Finnish railway network to the Undersea Tunnel from Helsinki to Tallinn, but also paves the way for the Arctic Ocean to be connected to Northeast Asia, opening up a new era of economic opportunities and growth. So before we further analyze the potential benefits of this mighty project, please make sure to hit the like and subscribe button below to stay tuned for upcoming videos. Now let's continue. The Arctic Circle, with its extreme climate and harsh terrain, has never seen a railway successfully built within its borders until now. But what is so compelling about this seemingly impossible endeavor? The answer lies in the ambitious plan of connecting China to Europe through the Arctic Railway, a mega project with an estimated cost of $16 billion. China, the world's largest outbound tourism country, sees over 100 million people traveling abroad annually, and this massive flow of people has brought tremendous benefits to the tourism industry of countries across the globe. France, for instance, received 2.2 million Chinese tourists in 2019, generating a staggering $4 billion in revenue for the French tourism industry. If Europe manages to attract even a fraction of China's tourists, it could mean a windfall of nearly $200 billion in revenue. But here's the catch. There are only 3 railways that connect China to Europe, and during the peak tourist season, it is difficult to secure tickets on these railways. Advance tickets for the Hungary-Serbia Railway, for example, are sold out in an instant, with bookings open as early as 60 days in advance. It is no surprise then that European countries are eagerly exploring alternative routes, with the Arctic Railway project emerging as the most viable option. The Arctic Railway isn't just about connecting China and Europe, it's about bringing massive trade opportunities to European countries. Just take a look at the first half of 2022, where the China Railway Express connected 24 countries and boosted their total import and export volume to a whopping $700 billion. A year-on-year increase of 7.3%. And it's not just about trade either. In the midst of a global pandemic, the China-Europe Railway Express has become the lifeline of the European continent by delivering over 14 million pieces of anti-epidemic materials, saving countless lives. And as if that wasn't enough, the upcoming Inflation Reduction Act in the United States means the trade war between the US and Europe is officially on. With all this happening, there's never been a better time for European countries to jump on board the Arctic Railway and secure their economic future. In recent years, European countries have been facing a major challenge: the implementation of trade protection policies by the United States. Despite their efforts to appeal to the WTO, they have been unable to prevent this from happening. Moreover, the inflation rate in European countries has been on the rise, especially after the Vichy pipeline explosion incident in Russia, which has resulted in higher energy prices. Unfortunately, European countries heavily rely on energy, making it difficult to avoid these price hikes. What's worse is that the United States is using this situation to its advantage, promoting the decline of energy-intensive enterprises in Europe and harvesting them with high-priced energy. With the decline of European resistance, the US has implemented trade subsidy policies, resulting in a huge siphon effect on European manufacturing industries. Consequently, new energy companies have left Europe for the United States, exacerbating the problem further. In recent times, the manufacturing industry in Europe has suffered a major setback, declining by a staggering 2% in October 2022. The future looks even more bleak for them as they face the brunt of the Federal Reserve's interest rate hike on the US dollar, leading to the euro's depreciation. This blow has had a devastating impact on European countries, which heavily rely on international trade for their survival. Adding to their woes is the United States military alliance treaty obligations, which have restricted their economies. To meet NATO's military spending target of 2% of GDP, many European countries have had to increase their military expenditure, despite economic weakness. This has caused a rift in the unity and cooperation of European countries, with France and Germany, two major players, failing to take action. European countries are turning towards China's Belt and Road Initiative due to the increasing competition between China and the United States. By joining the Belt and Road Initiative, participating countries have reduced the gap in savings and foreign exchange, accelerated industrialization, increased export trade, and revitalized their financial mechanisms. These benefits have attracted more European countries to join the initiative. In today's global landscape, European countries have realized that they cannot solely rely on their traditional allies for development. By joining China's Belt and Road Initiative, they are not only bridging the economic gap between the rich and poor, but also closing in on the digital divide. As more and more countries come on board, through the Arctic Railway, they are adding an extra layer of insurance to their economic and strategic growth. China stands to gain immensely as European countries' participation in the Belt and Road Initiative can increase the income, employment, and living standards of its citizens. Additionally, this initiative presents a unique opportunity to create international boutique tourist routes with the characteristics of the Silk Road, expanding the reach of China's financial business and increasing its international participation and discourse power. The benefits are tangible, and the path forward is clear. The benefits of European countries joining China's Belt and Road Initiative are significant, especially for Chinese residents. Through increased tourism, the scale of this industry can be expanded, creating international boutique tourist routes inspired by the iconic Silk Road. In addition, improved international transportation and cross-border e-commerce can stimulate local economies and provide access to exotic items without leaving the comfort of home. With China's financial business increasing its international participation and discourse power, there is now greater space and room for maneuver to support the sustainable development of China's economy. As we conclude this video, we can't help but be amazed by the scale and impact of the $16 billion China and Europe Megaproject. It's clear that the Belt and Road Initiative has the potential to revolutionize global trade and economic development, and we're only seeing the beginning of its impact. But what do you think? Do you believe that the benefits of the initiative outweigh the potential risks and concerns? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below and keep watching for more amazing stuff